Alright guys, so I'm about to go to sleep because I have to go to work in about a little less than 12 hours. And I have to do a lot of things beforehand. Like, I have to sleep, obviously. I also have to, shower, get ready, eat a little bit, at least try to. And I have to pick up my 4 passengers, possibly get lunch. But of course, before I pick up my 4 passengers, I have to take care of my dog, and then possibly get lunch, and then find parking. So I'm going to do a quick review of something I just recently got yesterday. I got from the Star Wars show The Mandalorian, which is on Disney Plus. I have from the Black series The Armorer, and I'm going to do a quick run through of her, and then I'm going to do a quick comparison to the other two Star Wars Mandalorians that I actually have. And the funny thing is, I just realized this once I brought her home, because she's actually female. If you guys haven't watched the show, she's female. I only have two other Star Wars Mandalorian figurines, and I just noticed now bringing her home to the other two, all three of them are female. I literally have just been buying the ones that I like, and I just noticed that all three of them are female. We got Sabine from the animated Star Wars show Star Wars Rebels. We've got Bo-Katan Kryze, who her first appearance was another Star Wars animated show, Star Wars The Clone Wars. She reappeared again in the sequel, which is her show, which is Star Wars Rebels, and she made her first live action appearance in the Disney Plus original show, Star Wars The Mandalorian. And fun factoid, the person who played the live action of Bo-Katan in The Mandalorian is actually the voice actor, the original voice actor. I don't know if there's anyone else, but she was the voice actor of Bo-Katan in Clone Wars. I don't know if she reprised her role in Rebels to do voice acting for Bo-Katan in Rebels, but definitely the same chick that voiced her in Clone Wars did the live action of Bo-Katan. But yeah, here's the Armorer. I already cut open the thing because I can't do it with one hand. I'm stupid. So let's... Oh god. See, already, I tried to make this more simple for myself, and it's still difficult. I'm gonna do a little mini unboxing. And as you can see, the tape right here, so if you're... Spoiler alert, there is a scene where she has all her tools to make the weapons, because she's the armorer, right? She makes armor, she makes weapons and all that shit. You don't see her with, like, weapons, you see her with tools. And again, she comes with the very tools. I think this is like the hammer tool she used, and this is like... God, what was this? I'm not... and it won't even zoom in, but it's okay. She comes with two tools, and of course there she is. Let me just pop her ass out. Hopefully, ow, I don't end up hurting myself or damaging this poor figurine while doing so. Let's see, her legs are the easiest to pop out. I just noticed this. The legs are always the easiest to pop out, maybe because they're skinny. But, like, she has all this back here, because if you remember her outfit, she had like fur in the back of her. She's wearing like I wouldn't say a fur coat, but she's wearing like fur in the back of her. And that's what... Oh, and it comes off. Oh, hello. It comes off. See, look, it comes off. But yeah, she's wearing fur in the back of her. Let's put it back on. Okay, there you go. And I'm guessing, since we don't really see her face in the show, I'm naturally assuming that you can't take her helmet off like the other two. So already, I like the fact that you could take the fur thing off. This little fur coat thing she has, you could actually take it off, because there's the hole right there. Yeah, and yeah, you could take it off. So I'm gonna take it off for now. She less mobility than the others. Like, Sabine has the most mobility, maybe because, like, she has less armor on her. And then you get Bo-Katan. She obviously has more armor on her, but even she has more mobility than the armorer. Because look at the armor, there's like literally no mobility on her. At least, like, chest down to her waist, you know what I mean? She still has the articulation, the typical articulation in her arms and legs. Like, I could literally do this to her arm and leg. Wait, can I? Yeah, it's kind of hard. This one's kind of rough. But yeah, she could still do that. She could still have... It's a little rough, like I said, probably because fresh out of the box and all that stuff. I hadn't had time to really play with her. Again, the fur coat thing comes off, thing on her back. Her she has articulation in her feet. I saw it earlier. I don't know how much articulation though, because I don't want to break it with one hand. Her articulation in her hand, but it just goes back and forth like left and right. It doesn't like it does this, but not this. Right? So her hand can't go up and down, but it does side to side. But unfortunately, like the one drawback to her, most likely because you don't see her character in the show take off her helmet ever. Sabine and Bo-Katan have clearly removed their helmets in their respective shows, being Star Wars Clone War, Rebels, and Mandalorian, her just being Rebels. We've seen them without their helmets, and because of that, you actually can remove their helmets. See, look. One, and then Sabine you could take off too. It's just Sabine's harder to take off, but you can remove Sabine. I promise you can. It's just hers is more difficult to take off because it's a little rough. But yeah, you could take off the helmets to these two only because in their respective shows, you actually see them with their helmets off. But unfortunately, the armorer you only see in the show The Mandalorian, and the whole time you see the armorer, you have never seen her take her helmet off. So because of that, you can't take it off here. We cannot see her face. I'm trying, but I don't want to break her head off. But yeah, overall, I like it. Like I said, there is the typical articulation in the arms, right near the elbows, and of course the legs near the knees. There is articulation in the feet, barely though. I don't want to do it with one hand. You can obviously see it like right here. It's meant to move a little bit, just a little though. And there's little articulation in her hands. Again, you can move her hands left and right, but not up and down. You know, the twisty, not the up and down motion. I like the fur coat removal. It is a shame that we cannot remove her helmet, but I'm only because naturally assuming the whole time we see her in The Mandalorian, she has never taken off her helmet. So that's most likely why we can't take off our helmet here. We have no idea who's underneath the mask. So yeah, and comparing, she is bulkier. Like literally, this is funny. I have all 3 of my Mandalorian figurines, which are, again, funny enough, all are female. And I actually have them in order from when I got them. I got Sabine first, Bo-Katan next, and then I got the Armorer. And I just noticed that, again, like I said, I only have 3 of them. These are the only Star Wars Mandalorians I have. I just noticed that they're all female before, just minutes before I unboxed her and started this video. And I just noticed the order I got them is literally the order of, like, look at their armor. It gets, like, bulkier. Like, she barely has armor. She has a good heft amount of armor, but not too much compared to the armor. She's, like, the heaviest of armor. So it's pretty funny. It's, like, not as bulky to bulky. And all female. So yeah, there is my mini toy review of the Armorer from the Disney Plus original Star Wars The Mandalorian. And, well, technically it's a unboxing and mini review. And a slight comparison to the other 2 Mandalorians that I ended up having, which are Bo-Katan Kryze and Sabine. I keep forgetting Sabine's last name. It's just going to annoy the hell out of me now. And yeah, she comes with a removable fur coat and 2 of her tools. Spoiler alert, the last time we see the Armorer on the show, she's not dead. From what we know, she's alive. Spoiler alert again, if you guys haven't seen at least the first season of The Mandalorian. The last time we see her, she is alive. And we don't really see her fight with weapons. We see her fight with her tools. So she comes with 2 tools, which is pretty dope. But yeah, there you go. I hope you enjoyed my little toy review, and you guys have a wonderful morning, night, wherever you are. Bye.